Why don't we go to the South, Tim? A division close to my heart. You went first last time. I'll go first. I have my standings as follows. It will surprise you not 1% that I have the Titans winning this division.
Shocker.
I have the Jags second. I have the Colts third, and then Houston. To be honest, that's a complete coin flip. Like, I have no idea really how good either of those teams is going to be. I went with the Colts because I think they have slightly more talent. I do really like D'Amico Ryans, but he's also never been a head coach. Shane Steichen's coming in for the Colts. He's never been a head coach. They're both starting rookies from week one. Like, these guys could kind of go a bit anywhere. I just think the Colts have a few better players. I will say that. They have loads of them, and one of the best ones doesn't want to play for them anymore. But they have a few, so I'm just going to say Houston and Colts we can kind of put to one side unless you have strong disagreement around that, because I just think they're both going to be pretty terrible. The Titans over the Jags, I'll give my quick spiel and I'll throw it to you so I don't just talk about my own team for ages. The Titans last year should have won this division, should have comfortably won this division, went on a horrendous losing streak to end the season, losing 7 straight from an absurd position of strength. They had injuries out the wazoo for the second consecutive year, including, most notably, the quarterback Ryan Tannehill, who sure isn't Joe Montana, but when he's out there, the team is unsurprisingly a lot better. They won with, well, they nearly beat the Chiefs with Malik Willis, which was ridiculous. And they just went on a terrible run where they were starting Malik Willis, then they were starting Josh Dobbs, and it just wasn't, like, there was nothing there offensively, and it's not exactly a great offensive team to begin with. New offensive coordinator Tim Kelly brought in DeAndre Hopkins. I know they're not necessarily needle movers for a lot of people. I think they are. I think if the offensive line plays better and the injury bug doesn't bite, I think the team as a whole is very good. The defense is going to be really good this year, I think. The Jags are a hype team, darling, and they won the division last year. They won the division because the Titans lost it. They didn't win it because the Jags won it, in my opinion, although they did great, and they obviously had the crazy comeback against the Chargers. I just don't think they're going to be as good as people assume they are going to be. They feel very much like a team that was very good for 1 year, or at least was good for 1 year, then maybe has to learn how to win a little bit differently as teams play them, maybe a bit tougher. You're a first place team, you have a tougher schedule. It's very different. The Titans were playing the Chiefs last year. They were playing the Bengals last year. They were playing the Bills last year. The Jags didn't really have to do that. So I think it's a whole different ball game when you're coming in as numero uno. I think Jags take a step back, and I think the Titans just kind of hold probably steady at that sort of 10-win-ish mark. But I do think that's enough to win the division. They've had a good record against the division, and I think they're going to win the AFC South this year, which will bring me great joy.